Hey guys, welcome back to my diary. This is my hey diary. Hey diary. I just got done doing my makeup and about to go make some more content. But as a newly single 24-year-old, again, I wanted to get on here and tell y'all that you should. How do I want to say this? I know how I want to say this. Give me a second. Don't neglect yourself and get to know yourself for the sake of being in a relationship. What I mean by that is, you can neglect yourself before you get in a relationship. A lot of people think that, oh, well, when you get into a relationship with a guy and you know, naturally as women, our personalities mold to what our men like, and then that's how you lose yourself and neglect yourself. But in actuality, you neglect yourself by not taking the time to get to know yourself. You neglect yourself by not taking the time to find new hobbies. I learned that I like listening to Beethoven in the car. I listen to Beethoven in the car. I learned that I like listening to Beethoven in the car when I drive, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Would I have found that out if I were to have stayed in my relationships that failed? No. I would not have found out that I like to paint if I would have stayed in certain relationships. I would not have found out that I was capable of being an artist that actually goes to dance practice and has a vocal coach. I would not have felt capable enough. I need you to understand that there is not one person that is made for you. Like, there's not one soulmate. We don't only have one soulmate, y'all. There are multiple people based on whatever spot you are in your life that you can attract, right? I found my soulmate at 18. And for the 18-year-old version of me, we were very compatible. However, I have become a new woman. I have grown into a lot of things that I did not know that I would like. I have changed in a lot of ways. I like things that I used to hate, and I hate things that I used to like. If I would have stayed with my first love at 18, I would not have found out that I like Beethoven. You know, that guy, he was a rapper. I would not have been listening to Beethoven in the car. Was I always smart? Yes, there was always an idea of who Naya was. I always had an idea of what I liked, but I would not have found out. So I say this to say, like, you are worthy of getting to know yourself. You are worthy of being loved by yourself. Like, you are worthy of being loved by you. Allow yourself to love you. Get to know yourself. Whenever you do meet your person, whenever God does send whoever that person is, based on whatever God deems you as ready to be in a relationship, you'll be more deserving of that person. Whenever God does send you the person that He has for you, you'll be a better steward of that relationship. I feel like a lot of women, we put so much emphasis on, I just really want a boyfriend, or I really want a husband, and I just really want to be a wife. But being a wife is not the last title that you will have. It's not the end all be all. It's not the biggest accomplishment that you will have in life. And I don't say this in a feminism way, because I'm not necessarily a feminist. I believe right is right and wrong is wrong. I say this in a way that's like wisdom. And as a 24-year-old girl who has been divorced, who has been in and out of relationships, who was afraid to be single, afraid to be alone, I'm in a season right now where I realize I want to be alone. Because being alone, I got my abs, period. Because being alone, being alone is more beneficial for me. Being alone, I'm learning so much about myself being alone. So I want whoever is watching this, seriously, to recognize the beauty in being alone. I want you to recognize the beauty in getting to know yourself. The same effort you would put in to get to know a man, get to know yourself, and stop neglecting those parts of yourself that are just waiting to be discovered. Stop neglecting those parts of yourself that are just waiting to be found out by you. You can stunt your growth. And if you are anything like me, and you have a lot of ambition, and you always want to grow, you always want to become your better self, you shouldn't be in a relationship anyways, because you will just outgrow them. I think that's my dog crying, but I'm gonna go in a second. So you'll just outgrow them. I've been many times where I grow really fast. Or I'll get into a relationship and we are so compatible, but then I'm just growing and we're just outgrowing each other because I grow very fast. And it's not that they're bad people, and it's not that I'm a bad person. some of them were, but you would just, if you know that you're in a season where you have so many goals and you're trying to grow, you should focus on those, and whoever you find along the way is who you will be with along the way. That's all I'm saying. If you don't want to take my advice, I have no control jurisdiction of that. I'm just letting you know what I'm letting you know. Okay, I love you. Peace.